What is grammar? Grammar refers how we combine, organize, and change parts of words and groups of words to make meaning. We use grammar unconsciously when we speak, listen, read, or write. We also use it, particularly as teachers, to describe language. We do this by referring to its forms and its uses. Grammar includes a large number of forms and uses. Nouns. To name people, places, things, qualities, ideas, or activities, to act as the subject-object of the verb. Verbs. To show an action, state, or experience. Adjectives. To describe or give more information about a noun, pronoun, or part of a sentence. Adverbs. To say more about how, when, where, etc. something happens by adding information to adjectives, verbs, other adverbs, or sentences. Determiners. To make clear which noun. Prepositions. To show the relationship between a noun, noun phrase, or pronoun and another word or phrase. Pronouns. To replace or refer to a noun or noun phrase mentioned earlier or about to be mentioned. Conjunctions. To join words, sentences, or part of sentences. Exclamations. To show a strong feeling, especially in informal spoken English. We can divide the parts of speech into further categories. Example, countable and uncountable nouns, and transitive and intransitive verbs. Grammar rules also describe grammatical structures, yes, the arrangements of words into patterns which have meaning. The rules for grammatical structures use grammatical terms to describe forms and uses. Form refers to specific grammatical parts that make up the structure and the order they occur in. Use refers to the meaning that the structure is used to express. We also use grammar to describe how words are formed. English uses prefixes, a group of letters added at the beginning of a word, and suffixes, a group of letters added at the end of a word, to create new words. The prefixes and suffixes are added to base words, example, stop, book, to make new grammatical units, such as tenses, parts of verbs, the plural of nouns, possessives, example, talked, goes, going, books, girls. Many other prefixes, example, an, il, pre, this, and suffixes, example, tion, est, li, able, are also used in English to make new words, example, disappear, careful, friendly. Some languages, example Turkish and German, make a lot of use of prefixes and suffixes to create new words. Other languages make little or no use of them. Grammar includes a large number of terms, grammatical structures, uses, and forms. This unit only introduces them generally. Grammar rules describe the way that language works, but language changes over time, so grammar rules are not fixed. They change too. Unfortunately, grammar rules and grammar books don't always change as quickly as the language, so they are not always up to date. For example, some grammar books say that we should use whom rather than who after prepositions. Who is generally used with a different word order. Example, I've just met the girl who I talked to on Friday is much more common and accepted than I've just met the girl to whom I talked on Friday. Teachers need to keep up to date with what parts of the language are changing and how. Grammar rules traditionally describe written language rather than spoken language. For example, repetitions, exclamations, and contractions. Two words that are pronounced or written as one. Example, don't from do not, isn't from is not, won't from will not are common features of spoken language, but they are not always described in grammar books. Some grammar books are now available which describe spoken language too. Very often, speakers of a language can speak and write it well without consciously knowing any grammatical rules or terms. Learning some grammatical rules and terms makes language learning easier for some learners. Other learners, example young learners, may not find them useful at all. Just learning some grammatical rules and structures doesn't give learners enough help with learning how to communicate, which is the main purpose of language. So, much language teaching has moved away from teaching only grammar, and new teaches example functions, language skills, and fluency, as well as grammar.
How can I help you?
Hello. I would like a table for 4, please.
Of course. Please follow me.